Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a fabulous Wednesday. Today I have a little bit of a different video, a quick video, but I wanted to share with you nonetheless. As many of you know, when it comes to my channel, I am all about information. I talk about it all the time and I try to give as much as I can when it comes to fashion houses or luxury goods in general. And in this particular case, it's going to be about authenticity. And when it comes to authenticity with any of these fashion houses, it can be tricky, it can be really stressful. But I was recently given the opportunity to take a Chanel Authentication e-course by a company called Real Authentication. I'm not gonna lie, all right? I was super apprehensive to take this course. I felt that it was going to be a quick overview. I thought that it was going to be, just a quick synopsis that you end up reading on a website and, just some of the information that I already knew from the fashion house. But I am happy to say I was so wrong. I will be the first person to admit when I'm wrong, and I'm happy to say that because there was just so much information, and you guys know me. I am like a sponge. I suck all of that up, and I just want to know, I want to know as much as I can when it comes to these fashion houses, especially if it's one of my favorites like Chanel. And they go into such depth. They end up just teaching so much, and I think that this is one of the best websites out there. This is one of the best detailed information type of places that you can get when it comes to Chanel. And I know that as the years progress, Chanel will always incorporate other items or other things for their authenticity to be able to deal with counterfeiting and things like that. So they will always do that, as I said, as the years progress. But I feel that by learning all of this, by having all of this information at my fingertips, in the future, should I decide to go the pre-loved route, and if I want to buy something, then I have that much more knowledge. I can remember everything that I learned from this course, and I can just kind of put that into play when I go to add something else. Because as I mentioned before, when it comes to authenticity, when it comes to Chanel, Louis Vuitton, or any other fashion house, it can be stressful, and I feel that, you want to make sure that there's no doubt. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you're getting exactly what it is that you're paying for, especially when it comes to the price points that some of these fashion houses have. So you want to make sure that there's no doubt whatsoever. And by having this information at your fingertips, by taking the course and being able to test your knowledge is amazing. So not only do they end up, they go into detail, they show you pictures, they compare items side by side so you can really see the difference. I mean, when I say they go into detail, they go into detail. But they also end up, they have little snippets, like little videos here and there, so you can see even more detailed information. They do pop quizzes to see if you're paying attention, which sometimes is not the best for me. And they also end up doing kind of recaps at the end of each chapter. There's a total of 11 chapters, and the course takes anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending upon how much information you already know about the fashion house. And I consider myself to be knowledgeable when it comes to Chanel, and I was just, there is just so much more that I know now that I didn't know before, and I am just eternally grateful to Real Authentication for allowing me this opportunity. But what I wanted to do is, I wanted to show you guys, as soon as I'm done chatting your guys' ear off, I'm going to show you guys just a quick little snippet of each of the chapters, within the next couple of seconds. So that way you guys can see what is in store for you and what you can look forward to if you want to take the course. But I highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun, and they are offering you guys $5 off the e-course if you decide to use my coupon code, which I'm going to put on the description box below. If you don't feel comfortable using my coupon code, you are more than welcome to use any other coupon code that you end up finding out there. And this isn't for anyone that's just looking at the resale market. This isn't for someone that's just going the pre-love route. This is for everyone and anyone, whether you are a reseller, whether you are a buyer, whether you just want more information on a fashion house that you love, then I think that this is an awesome course to take, and I highly recommend it. So I leave you guys with little snippets, and I will talk a little bit about each one as they come up on the screen, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as well.
So there's the beginning, the eCourse, $49. I accidentally cut off the L off Chanel. And there's their logo, Real Authentication. And here you can see the class curriculum and how it goes as far as the eCourse. And on the right-hand side, you can see that if there's a video, it tells you how long the video is. And what I especially like about this course is that you can start and stop it at any point in time. So that way, if you don't have the dedicated time, the hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever it is that it might take you, then you can always resume where you were before. Now the first one is the checkpoint is stitching, and like I said, these are just really small snippets of the entire chapter that they offer. The second one is the foiled logo, and as you can see right there, there's a pop quiz, and make sure you pay attention. Checkpoint 3, the maiden stamp, and fun fact, Chanel's are made in other places besides Italy and France, which was really interesting. And for checkpoint 4, you have the hardware engravings. This one I particularly liked, probably more than the other ones, just because of all the detail that they have. And checkpoint 5, the hardware finish. It's really interesting to see the types of hardware that they use. Checkpoint 6, the zippers. I especially like this one just because of all of the zipper talk that you hear on other websites or on forums, and this one just goes into massive detail on that. And then checkpoint 7, the screws, flathead versus Phillips, and when they use them as far as limited edition pieces. Checkpoint 8, the snaps. I'm telling you, they go into major detail in their chapters. And then checkpoint 9, the serial sticker. This one is probably my favorite just because you get a feel for all the different years, the cruise lines, the classics, everything that they talk about in this chapter. And then number 10, the authenticity card, that one as well. Just because there's so many different features, just because something comes with an authenticity card doesn't mean it's always authentic. And the last one, which is the dust bag, because that one also... I mean, you never, ever know, you know? And the last one is the behind the scenes on how they make a Chanel bag. But all of them are great. I know I kept saying each one was my favorite.
So that is just a quick snippet of what you have to look forward to if you decide to take the course. And I had so much fun doing it. I learned a lot more than I had anticipated. Some of the questions were tricky, I'm not going to lie. Some of them were worded to the point where you thought that you were answering it correctly, and then I'd have to go back, I'd reread the material, and I remember at one of them I was just like, wait, what? How did I get that wrong? Because I did get some of them wrong. But again, just having all of that information at your fingertips was just incredible. And they not only authenticate Chanel, they also authenticate Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Coach, Saint Laurent, you name it, Balenciaga. There's so many different companies, there's so many different fashion houses that they authenticate, and their turnaround time is fantastic. I think that the most is maybe 24 hours, and you can contact them via email, you can contact them direct message, you can do direct messages, you can end up doing text messages. There's just so many ways to be able to get a hold of them if you need something to be authenticated. And again, a huge thank you to the team at Real Authentication for allowing me the opportunity to take the course and be able to share it with you guys, because I feel that the more knowledge that's out there, the better. And I'd have to say that one thing that I particularly love about this company is how transparent they are. Because in my mind, I feel that when someone is that they're willing to share all the little nooks and crannies, they're willing to share all the little secrets with us about how to authenticate something, whether we are looking at the pre-loved market ourselves, whether we are starting our resale business, or whether we just want more information. The fact that they're willing to do that, the fact that they're willing to share their knowledge as well and have that information readily available for us, I think that is amazing, because there's not a lot of companies that do that. So my hat's off to Real Authentication for doing this. But it was so much fun, and I look forward to hopefully they have more e-courses, so that way we get to learn more and more about these fashion houses that we love so much. So like I said, make sure and check them out. And if you want to take the e-course, as I mentioned, it's $49. They are giving you guys a $5 off coupon. If you want to take it, you can use you can use my code down below. Or if you don't feel comfortable using mine, you are more than welcome to use theirs. They also have one available that you can use. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope that this video was helpful if you just want more information like I do, and just to learn a little bit more about these fashion houses. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red button down below and hitting that bell so you are notified when I upload videos, which is anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week. And I think I might do one more video this week. It all depends. I have a crazy schedule going on for this month. If not, then I will see you all on Monday. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day, you guys.